teaching lessons to you little jits. And you gotta know the game or they gon' play you like a flip. I ain't going, I'ma show you, you can't play me such a quit. I ain't wasting no more time, let's do or die up in this bitch.
What's up, family? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you guys that don't know me, I am Diamond. Make sure you guys follow my Instagram, like, comment, and subscribe. In this video, as you guys read by the title, I will be answering postpartum questions that you guys asked me. So let's get to this video. Sorry if you guys hear Global in the background. His dad is with him. So first question is, oh my baby. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, so let's get back to this video. The first question is, girl, do your kitty hurt? No, mine personally, my experience with my firstborn, it did not hurt after postpartum. All I really did is experience bleeding. That's it. It didn't really hurt. Here we eat shopping. Next question is breastfeeding easy? You really just have to be available. When you're available, it's easy, but if you're like moving around too much and you don't have time on your hands, it's gonna be hard. But with me, it was easy. He eats a lot. He eats a lot. I would recommend pumping way before you even give birth. Like pump. I wish I would have pumped from when I first got pregnant. Like the first time. First month, trimester. Next question is, were you depressed and did you feel alone? I wasn't depressed and no, I didn't feel alone because I had support from both of my family, both sides of the family, and I didn't feel alone because he was right there with me every step of the way. Next question is, did it hurt first time breastfeeding? No, it did not hurt because he really didn't suck as hard as he does now, because now he knows how to actually latch on and get the milk out. So just wait till later on he learned how to latch on for real. Next question is, how does it feel after having the baby and was it scary? After having the baby, it feels amazing because it's like you finally get to meet your child, like that grew inside of you, like that's your own seed, like that shit crazy. But was it scary? At the time, I wasn't as worried because I always know like my body is made for this. Like I mentally prepared myself to have him. My labor and delivery wasn't as bad. It happened so fast. You want to burp? Uh-oh. But yeah, like this man just made it easy for me, and I appreciate him for that. I appreciate you. But yeah. Y'all see how big he got? Chubby, 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 fat man, chubby, chubby. You fat. Fat man. I'm gonna get a burp. Woo. You talking? You wanna eat? What you talking about? What you talking about? Come on, let's get a birth. There it goes. Oh my, he just spit all over me. No. Why would you spit up on me? And I'm making a video. Okay, so I'm not very sure where I left off. But next question, how bad does it hurt breastfeeding? There's a lot of misconceptions about breastfeeding, and there's a lot of mothers who are not familiar. Breastfeeding does not hurt unless you use the method, the finger method. So of course your hands have to be clean, and of course you have to be patient with your child. There's two ways. I learned the second way by myself because I know my son, and I know, I just know because it's my son. But my mother told me to say that this is his mouth, right? And my nipple is inside his mouth. You would take your finger and go along the side and try to replace the nipple with your finger, and your nipple will just plop out. So you won't have to rip your nipple trying to like pull it out, and he's sucking at the same time. So that's like literally like, just imagine. So that's number one. Number two, I'm patient with him. I let him eat, and he'll just let go on his own. Like, hey mom, I'm done. So that's just with him. I don't know about other babies that breastfeed, that are breastfed. So you just have to be patient and take your time and learn. It's all a learning process, especially for the first time moms. It's a learning process. You have to be patient. Always remember that it takes time. It takes time, because your baby's learning and you're learning as well. Y'all are learning together. So that's the best part about it, because you guys have each other. The next question is, what kind of birth did you have? I had a vaginal birth. Like I said, thank him for making it so easy. Like, I appreciate him. I'm gonna do a story time on what happened in ETC, but next video. Next question is, how are your moods? Y'all, don't pay attention to my orange, I forgot. But how are my moods? They're not bad. I just feel like I'm more sensitive now after pregnancy. Yeah, that's the only thing. I'm sensitive now. I'm sensitive to certain things. It's not like if somebody say something to me, oh, I'm gonna be hurt. Like, nah, I ain't sensitive like that, but like, I'm sensitive to certain things, if that makes sense. Let me go get a napkin. Okay, I'm back. Next question is, did you use oils on your belly? Yes, I did use oils on my belly, and I will put her information right here. You guys can go ahead and get that, because when I say here, my stomach after, I didn't have any stretch marks on my baby bump. Next question is, again, did breastfeeding hurt for you at first? How's your experience going so far? At first, no, it did not hurt. Gradually, over time, he learned how to actually get the milk out. Like, he learned so fast. Like, this man is greedy, y'all. He is greedy. I can't complain, as long as y'all use that finger method, or if your child naturally just lets go, kudos to you. It'll be easy. But yeah, it's like, I really have to get better at pumping though. That's the only thing that I would say that I need to do. But as far as how it's going good. He eats almost every 3 to 4 hours. So imagine, as long as you have time on your hands, it'll be smooth sailing. But if you're like ripping and running all over the place, you better pump. That's all I can say, you better pump. Next question is, how is it now that you're a mom? I would say it's very amazing. It's a very big learning experience. Like it's like you want to be perfect, but you just have to learn. And like it's like I wanted to be perfect at the beginning, like perfect for him, but I had to learn that like it just don't happen like that. You have to take step by step, and he will also like help you out. Like literally, he can't speak, but he really helped me out. That's all for today. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you guys comment down what you guys want to see on my channel. You know, I'm trying to drop back to back to back to back, especially with Lil One. I see y'all when I see y'all. By the way, you guys, I forgot to, I have to be quiet. He's about to wake up really, but guys, I forgot to mention a few helpful tips for breastfeeding. If you really are like you genuinely want to breastfeed, I would recommend, I got this from my mom, everything I learned from my mom, so I would highly recommend that you warm up a warm cloth before the baby eats. And I had to do this before, like at the beginning of, I had to do this at the beginning of breastfeeding because the milk wasn't really producing how it's producing now, because he's obviously constantly eating. But I always had to warm up a warm cloth and set it on my breast before he ate. You want to do 10 minutes on one titty and 10 minutes on the other. Always remember to clean off your nipple before feeding. For those of you that are trying to breastfeed and are having a hard time, just keep going. Good luck.
You a lame, ayy.